Hey, that'd be an interesting project. We'll bolt 2 Vivio motors together. No, we're not doing that. All right, guys, so we are taking a look today at our Vivios. I have this one, which has a upgraded supercharger pulley on it and a better computer, making about 20 pounds of boost. And unfortunately, it just barely made it here today before it decided that it doesn't want to run anymore. But that's not what we're here for. We're actually here to talk about the Busa Subaru Vivio RXR that we are going to build in this car. So our plan with this motor is we're going to take this motor, because it's all stock, there's nothing done to it, and we're going to take that, we're going to put it in the red one, because once it's in the red one, this doesn't have a motor. You saw us rally this recently, and it was really fun, don't get me wrong, I loved rallying this thing, but I think this thing would make a better street car or a drift car. So we came up with an idea. Everybody takes K trucks and they put a Busa motor in the back. Yeah, that's cool. It's a pickup truck. They spin the back tires the entire time because there's no weight in the back. I want to put one in this. But the difference is I want to try and keep this all-wheel drive, because if you remember, this is an all-wheel drive platform. So it basically, if you remember in the early 90s, the Subaru Justy, it's a front-wheel drive transmission. It eventually goes to the back, and which if you look underneath, you can actually kind of see underneath there, you can kind of see the rear pumpkin in the back there. Yep. There's a drive shaft, all that good stuff. And basically speaking, that's how it makes all-wheel drive. There's a kit out there that I can get to put a Hayabusa motor in a Miata, which that's not my Miata. But anyway, I want to put a Busa motor in this instead, because if you look at this engine bay, a Hayabusa motor will fit in here almost perfectly. I mean, the Hayabusa motor isn't much bigger than this. However, it is a lot larger. They're, 1.3 liter, and this is not even half of that. Hey, that'd be an interesting project. We'll bolt 2 Vivio motors together. No, we're not doing that. Anyway, we're gonna put a Busa motor in this. And when we do that, though, I found everything, I should say, that I can actually put the Busa motor in. We can retain the original transmission for it, maintain that nice sequential gear shift. There's a shift linkage kit that allows us to do that. We can put the linkage where we need it, and we can do that. It's actually also going to convert it to a shaft drive instead of chain drive, so that we can actually run it to the rear and actually drive the rear wheels like a rear-wheel drive car. If I can figure it out, I will bolt that motor to the stock trans, and we'll keep this thing all-wheel drive, if I can make it work. If not, maybe we'll see about some sort of crazy differential setup to, make it all-wheel drive, because these cars are pretty cool to begin with. I think it would be awesome to be a Busa-powered all-wheel drive Vivio, but, it'll probably end up being rear-wheel drive, and we'll do a lot of drifty things with it, and it'll be a lot of fun. The car is pretty much set up for most of the stuff that we need to do. You guys probably remember by now that we have racing seats in it already. This one I don't think has any kind of name. I have to look to see if it's got anything that is named, but that is a bridge seat. It does have the FIA sticker on the back. I think I saw it there. Yep, there it is. So it is a authentic or regulation seat, although I think it's almost expired. Oh, it expires next year. Sweet. So we have 1 year for that seat before it's no longer considered safe to use. But it fits me perfectly, which is nice. But as you can see, we basically are just missing the cage and the engine setup. It's still a little dirty in here because, we were doing rally stuff with it. Plan is, like I said, we're going to take this car, we're going to put a Hayabusa motor in it. And to do that, we have started already selling some t-shirts for that. You can see here, I've got my exclusive Busa Vivio RXR t-shirt, and this is the design that we came up with on the back. You can get that on our channel, and we are only doing 500 runs of this shirt. When this project is done, other perks, those who bought the shirt are going to have a chance to come in and help us with this project. But not only am I going to have you guys helping us with the project, you are going to be some of the first people that actually get to ride in it. Either testing when we first put it together and we see how much stuff we break, or, you know, out at the track when we go to an event. You know, we'll take this thing to just about every event that we can get this thing to next year or when the project is finished. So that way, all of our subscribers, all of our viewers have the chance to get in the seat with us and have a lot of fun with it.